Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel with another episode in bWAPP series. In this video, we are going to continue our SQL injection but with different context. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So then, let's head over to Linux VM to start. We can input username and password to log in. And the module, we choose the module or the bug to go ahead. I think it should be this one. So this one is very similar to the previous one. Login form hero, but you will see what the difference will be. We can click the hack button. So here, if you remember in the previous video, we can use something like payload, admin, maybe we can admin or and password. Okay, login, but invalid credentials. Sometimes we need to put in the password field. We can use like admin or, and we can copy and admin login, but still failed. So what's wrong? Why the payload didn't work for us? And to that, I think we need to check its source code. And to do that, we need to find out which file is responsible for this module, okay, or for this bug. And we can open Developer Tool and go to the Network tab, and we can trigger a new request login, and then you can get to know, yes, SQL underscore 16. This file is responsible for this bug at this level. So then we can switch to bbox machine. We can use more SQL 16. Okay, and so as other bugs, always, the function SQLI will enforce some sort of a check, okay? But let's scroll down. Okay, so here we'll check to see whether the form has been submitted by the browser. If yes, and then we'll continue the block below, right? And we'll get the username, and then of course we'll enforce the check. This is the function defined above. Low security level doesn't use or doesn't contain any check, okay? And next, password. And so here we'll do the hash calculation. Next, maybe we can copy this SQL statement. Let me copy and paste it to our notebook, okay? So next, so then echo, this is a comment, and then, oh, I think I've already found the issue or the problem with this application, okay? Here, you can notice here, although the browser or we submit username, this is the username and password Unfortunately, password is not put into this SQL query statement. So this is the problem. So, I mean, this just return the records which matches the username, okay? Whatever password, in other words, will not check any password. All right, let me go back. And so if there is any record set of not, and we'll get the error, right? Otherwise, and then we'll get, maybe we can copy and copy it over here. And so, of course, we can make them at the same line. Next, we can continue. And then we'll, some sort of the message, will display something. And this is not what we would be interested in. Okay, so let's go back. So just I said, the problem should be here. Whatever. So, whatever password the result or record set will not be affected. Although here, so if there is any username in this returned record set, and then the password, so the password, this is our submitted password, is equal to password in the row. And this doesn't matter this password, which user this password belongs to. For example, we can get we'll get login and the password and something else, right? And we'll get the first user and the password is 123 and B 12345 and C. You get my idea, right? So this means, and this, whatever, if we can use some sort of payload to get back the usernames, and or the record set is not empty, and then we'll separately check this condition. The password, our submitted password, is equal to the password, for example, maybe the password for this user, or maybe the password for another user. Okay, so I think we can, and to get the username, we can use this payload. For example, like A or 1 equals 1. Okay, and this will ignore anything after this condition. All right. Okay, and this will retrieve all usernames or all login information, all login data. Okay, and then we try to use existing password in this table. For example, like a bug, right? As we know, bug is a valid password for user B. So now let me go back, and we can, for example, like A or, and if you put any password, this will not, for example, like password, if we put password like ABCD, and this doesn't exist in the table, and this, this condition will not be true, although this can be true, okay, but this is not. So now let me, we can copy this password ABCD, we can copy, and I don't think it can work. I just explained, right? Login, so invalid credentials. However, if we put like a bug, bug is existed password in the table login. You see, we got this back. Welcome ARM. How are you today? ARM or authentication is missing. So I think I have already explained this challenge clearly. Okay, even so, I believe so. Just this user, yes, and we can put B. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters, and the bug login. So we still get the accurate response. And as before, medium security level and high security level cannot be done easily because of the function, because of this function, maybe, SQL 16. So which function? I just show you, this one. The case 1 matches medium security level. And this SQL check 1 will introduce a function of @/, and this is is using some sort of escape, MySQL escape. Both levels cannot be easily done or performed. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. But before I end this video, I'd like to, as you know, creating these so many videos takes time and effort. So if you like to help support my channel, please consider making a donation through Patreon, which link is in the description below. I appreciate every contribution. Thank you. You're greatly appreciated. So, okay, that's all. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day, please.